And welcome back to FoxNews.com Live. I'm Patty Ann Brown, and let's talk now about charities. They are still out there and always worried in a down economy like this about their own ability to stay afloat and help the people who really need help. There are some ways that you can help your favorite charity without actually digging into your pocket or writing a check. So that's our segment right now. Innovative ways to help your favorite charity this holiday season without spending a dime. And we have two folks in different aspects of this to give us some advice. On set right now, Carol Stern, the president and CEO of the U.S. Fund for UNICEF. Thanks so much for joining us. And joining us live from San Francisco, we have Scott Gorell, who is the CEO of GoodSearch.com, which I have been using for years. I actually never Google. I always say I'm Googling, but I'm really good searching. So I should just tell people I'm good searching. And we're going to talk more about that momentarily. Let's start with Carol on the set. How can you help UNICEF without going into your own pocket?
One of the things that we try to do is to be where you are. So Good Search is one way. You can definitely help UNICEF because you search and we benefit. But even the other holidays, trick or treat for UNICEF. Send your child out with a box, not just candy, collect some pennies. During World Water Week in restaurants, you get your glass of water, we ask you to pay $1 for it. $1 buys enough good, clean water for a child for 40 days, $1.
Wow. So if people are interested in some of these ideas that you just mentioned, they can go to a website and get information?
UNICEFUSA.org, and there's a host of volunteer opportunities, ways to innovatively fundraise. But again, our goal is to be where you are and make it easy for you to give.
And what are some of the ways that UNICEF helps people? Obviously, you mentioned the Clean Water Initiative.
Each and every day as we go about our business, 21,000 children every single day die of causes we already know how to prevent. 21,000 every day. And at UNICEF, we believe that number should be 0. So we do whatever it takes to save a child in 157 countries around the world.
That's fantastic. All right, so let's go now to the CEO of GoodSearch, Scott Gorell. GoodSearch is, as I mentioned, a search engine like Google. You just type in GoodSearch instead of Google, and every time you do a search, a penny goes to a charity of your choice. And you just have to plug in the charity once, and then every time you make that search, a penny goes there. Just a penny, but if everybody does it, it really adds up, right?
That's right, Patty Ann. Thanks so much for being a searcher. And Carol, thanks for your support as well. That's the way Good Search works. At Good Search, we say, don't use Google. Use our Yahoo-powered web search and make the world better with every search. But really, the bigger thing we're talking about this holiday season is GoodShop.com. We've partnered with 2,500 national retailers to give a percentage of every purchase back to your favorite charity or school. And the best part is we have 100,000 money-saving coupons so that you can save money while giving back to make the world better.
So not only are you not digging into your pocket, you're actually getting money back in your own pocket. You're rewarded for using, and all you have to do is go to goodshop.com and start your shopping there. And when they direct you through Good Shop to the stores that you were going to go to anyway, money changes hands to the charities.
That's correct. And we've got the major national retailers, Amazon, Target, Macy's, Nordstrom, etc. And the average donation is around 4%. So the average American family is going to spend something like $700 this holiday season, according to the National Retail Federation. At a 4% average donation, that's almost $30 that every supporter of every charity, whether, Carol, it's folks for UNICEF or your local church or animal shelter, you can give money back just by doing what you're going to already do.
And as you mentioned, the charities really do range from huge nationwide organizations like cancer organizations to your local school. Anyone can go on there. I guess you have to prove that you're a charitable nonprofit, and you can get listed, and then you can send out an email to anyone who'd be interested in supporting you and tell them, hey, use Good Search and plug in us as your charity.
That's correct. We have 103,000 nonprofits and schools that we've raised over $8 million to date for. And they range from, as you said, national causes like UNICEF and cystic fibrosis and the ASPCA down to your local church, school, animal shelter, or food bank. We want people to be able to give back through their everyday actions to the cause that is most important to them.
So organizationally, you're the CEO of this company. How do you pay your employees? How does that all work?
How do we pay our employees? Well, we are a for-profit company, even though we direct most of the money we make back to the schools and charities and to just running the operation. So our folks actually do get salaries for working with us, but they get something more important, which is the ability to give back and make the world better through a job. This is the best job I've had because I know that our mission is to change the world through empowering people with simple everyday actions. And through doing that, our employees are very, very motivated.